This is really important for the community to understand that a large portion of the data you receive is entirely a made-up lie issued out by low-tier frauds who enjoy manipulating others. Even the fandom wikis are plagued by this and offer information on their forums and websites that are so bad and so clearly a lie that it's a wonder how nobody in the thread even bothered to look at the image that they're talking about in the first place. A great example of this is how a scammer sends his drones to my channel to perform damage control for rinsing him and his entire community. This person, for example, proclaimed my translation is fake and his is real. So, copy and pasting the quote into Google and you can see 0 people ever typed out that quote in the history of the internet. He lied and made up a fake quote to try to demoralize my channel and to get people to not listen to me. When presented with this data that he clearly lied, making up things about anime and fake quotes that don't exist, that nobody in the last 30 years of the internet has ever typed out or translated that to, he gets defensive and brings up a person that he feels debunked me. The same guy who likely sent him here to my channel in the first place because of the washout of videos I've been making recently that debunked the entire community as liars who took donations to continue to lie about anime and comics for fun. This is extremely unhealthy.
What's wrong with your brain?
This person, for example, argued with me that the word Nebula means galaxy in the Dragon Ball Daisenshu guidebook, which is probably one of the worst and most insane things I've ever read in 3 decades of debating things online. This person typed out a massive and long response to me based on this lie that he just fabricated, and it shows how far they're willing to go to fuel their fragile egos. Even with the guidebook explaining that nebula are solar systems, and that the Earth in Dragon Ball exists in one of these nebula in the North Galaxy, he still came back to me and shouted that nebulas are only gas clouds in space that don't contain stars or planets or any other types of solar masses except gas clouds.
Jesus Christ, that's Jason Bourne.
This is what I have to deal with every single day, and it's what's behind the scenes of most of the scaling wikis and the people who wrote and edited lots of those entries. Mental health is a serious problem in the scaling community, and I'm not a scaler. I never was. I don't scale. Scaling today means when you take a character or story elements and try to use fake fan-made tiers of power to get that character above what the facts show them to have been. Odds are good you were misled by very unwell people in the scaling community somewhere, sometime in the past, and they did it to you on purpose. They know what the real facts are, but they posted for so long online saying the wrong thing that they have no choice now but to protect their history and ego by fueling more lies. Lying for years about the same topic only to find out that they were wrong is not something they have the ability to admit to, so they make more lies and send more people to my channel to dissuade others from listening to me.